What is up, YouTube? This is going to be episode 4. Hopefully this is going to be a relatively short one, and this is where I am going to try my best to touch up the hoods. Now, you probably can't see all that well because of the lighting, but hopefully you can see some of the grime, and a lot of this is just dirt and just elements from being sat outside. And you know, I've got the top compartment here, you know, obviously real dirty under there, and so I'm gonna try to clean that up. I mean, there's still a lot of shine. We'll see if it'll buff out. And then over here on the Millennium Edition, I actually think this paint, this gray paint on this hood, is in better condition than the DI model. So anyway, so just a quick video for episode 4, just to see if this will polish up. And essentially the determining factor for this episode is whether or not I'm gonna leave these hoods as is, or if I'm gonna sand those down and add those to the paint list. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, project complete. Holy crap, this is probably going to be the quickest video I've ever recorded. I don't even know if I'll need to fast forward it, maybe a couple percent. But yeah, so boom, we're not going to have to repaint this. All I used is some Zep. Let me actually show you guys what this is, because I absolutely swear by it and highly encourage anyone who needs a good degreaser to get your hands on this right here. So that Zep is absolutely phenomenal. You just spray it on and rinse it off to most things. That's the way I've degreased these engines before. And really, I just wanted to get an idea of what I was starting with. So clearly there's a lot of room for polish, you know, to really make this shine. But I just wanted to see what I was working with regards to paint. So it's probably going to be tough to tell, just like before, because of the actual lighting in this garage. Need to get some better lighting. But before, I showed you all that dirt. Nice clean shine. I mean, the paint is in phenomenal condition on these skis, guys. So at least on the hoods, I should say. Now obviously down here, another story altogether, but for the hood specifically, so there's a little nick, you know, I noticed there's a little nick right here, probably a dock rash. Maybe able to get just a little bit of blue touch-up paint, kind of touch that up so it doesn't stand out. Everything else on this one, the DI, looks just phenomenal. I don't think I'll have to mess with replacing these. These are in still good, shiny condition. And believe it or not, this RX sticker actually had some grease on it. And as soon as I sprayed this stuff on, that Zep, and let it set for probably 30 seconds, one microfiber wipe, and this actually changed shades of white. So I'm going to be able to leave those stickers, you know, one of the OEM remnants, let's just say. And over here on the Millennium Edition, same thing. So you've got original stickers that'll be able to stay. Same exact thing happened here. So this logo is nice and clean now. And the shine, even in this low light, hopefully this camera picks it up. But very, very good condition paint. So really all I'll need to do, and I'm not gonna mess with it now, there's no point, because I've got to paint the entire jet ski, you know, the entire project. The last thing I'm gonna do is polish, right? There's no point of polishing anything right now, it's not quite done. So I just wanted to see what I was working with. Mission accomplished. The paint will not have to be sanded. I would be a fool for sanding down this paint. The only thing that I've noticed on the Millennium, which I'm not even, you know, you guys that know me know I'm OCD, but even this doesn't bother me. If you get like way down close, you can see there's like a little scratch like right in there and right here, and then just a teeny remnant of that same scratch right there. So you guys can probably tell, but I mean, who knows, that may even come out once I get some rubbing compound and polish, because it definitely is above the paint, so it's not down into the paint, so that may actually polish right out. So yep, so video complete. One of the things I happened to notice, I was like, damn it, I missed a sticker. So I'm probably going to yank this sticker out just so they're apples to apples. They've got the same graphic kit. You know, I don't want to have one random rave valve sticker here, not have it on the other one. Plus this, you can kind of tell even after some cleaning, that sticker's got like a border of old grease and dirt around it that actually didn't wipe clean. So I'm gonna heat gun that off right quick and then I'll be done. So the only thing else that's changed since last time is I took the glove boxes out. So got those all cleaned up. I need to do obviously some cleaning around where those just came out, and that way I've got a lot more of the gray to sand down and repaint black. The other reason I did that is I'm actually replacing one of the glove box lids that had a broken lever, or broken latch I should say, on it. You know, it was not latching, so it was just bouncing around. So I found a used one on eBay that had a good latch, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace that during this process. And the next video that I do, which should be episode 5, is when I'm finally going to start doing some sanding. Now, final update for this video. If you watched the last video, I said I was still debating on what to do with the handlebars. So I have decided what I'm gonna do. After much deliberation and much thought, I actually found a website, and I'll make sure I put a link in the description, that sells replacement plastic for the top and bottom. So essentially, think about this like a shell. So you've got the bottom piece and then you've got the top piece that connect each other right in the middle. And that's, you know, what this plastic right in the center that actually covers all your electronics, gives you the key as well as the choke on this non-DI model. Anyway, long story short, I ordered new plastics, so I'm going to keep the original OEM look. One thing I still have to figure out how to do is take the choke cable off. I know how to unbolt it here, just like I said in the last video, but I don't know how to get it through this and re-secure it. I don't know if this top piece unscrews or if I've literally got to take the cable off from the other end, which will be nice and fun. But what I'm going to do is new plastics, so new OEM plastics. I went ahead and ordered 2 new start, stop, and VTS modules, which is basically this shell that comes with new buttons already pre-installed. So I'll reuse the electronics, of course. So have new VTS start, stop switches. I'm going to do away with the OEM palm grip, or whatever you want to call it, the original design where you grab it from underneath. I've got some really cool ergonomic grips that are going on these that SeaDoo started putting on their later models that just gives your palms a rest, you know, when you're riding for extended periods. So I got a set of those just in black, and I'm going to do the trigger throttle just like you see on my other skis, if you can make it out. But essentially it's just a trigger that's going to be up top versus down below. And I actually got a red and a blue one to go along with the color scheme of the skis. So that's what I decided to do as far as the handlebars. I thought about the BMX style real hard. I really did like the XP I did, but I just feel like on these particular skis with that multi-function display, there's just too many buttons that I would have to figure out what to do with. Whereas on the XP, there's really not a lot going on. You've got the actual choke cable and you have the key port, and literally that's it. There's nothing else to figure out where to route. So that one was easy. So easy decision there. But these, you've got the mode, the set, you've got on the Millennium the choke and the key port. So that's 4 things I would have to figure out some sort of mounting apparatus for. So I just scrapped that whole project, and you know, now I'm going to go back original OEM brand new plastic, so they'll be nice and black, not faded. And I'm really getting excited about this because I think once I start sanding this down, get some primer going, get some paint, I've got some really high-end clear that I'm also going to put on this that's oil and gas resistant to make sure you don't have any paint damage when you fill it up at the pump if you were to get any overflow. So yeah, so a lot of things coming down the pipe. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And again, don't forget, if you're interested in this type of rebuild, subscribe to the that I'm doing on this because there's going to be quite a few videos by the time this is all said and done. So thanks again, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next video.